Everyone working in politics is driven by a conviction that their methods have the power to enact real change, and it's no surprise to hear that from those working with phones. In a world driven by instant communication at any time, the power to bend large masses of people with that tool at their disposal towards influencing politics is substantial. The exact methods, however, still require a great deal of expertise.
We're a call center, and so we communicate with people by phone and by text. And so there was a great article in the New York Times in I believe it was in 2016. It was an article, and the title of it I remember very, very well. It was called "Here's Why You Should Call, Not Email Your Legislators." And I just Googled it, actually. It was right after the 2016 election. It was November 22nd, 2016. They actually talked in great detail. They interviewed several people who had worked in U.S. Senate offices and congressional offices. And yes, they do employ people for the purpose of answering the calls of constituents, because at the end of the day, we are the boss. We elect those people to office, and when the boss calls, you better answer that call. And so, if 250 people tried to call a U.S. Senator in a day, certainly we want to try to spread that out. We don't want all 250 of them to call between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. We do want to, we want to do our best to make sure that we make sure every one of them gets through. If everyone is on another call, you'll get sent to a voicemail, but someone has to check that voicemail, and U.S. Senators and members of Congress not only do they keep track, they keep a count, but they keep track of who, and they respond. One of the reasons I think a phone call is so powerful for that reason is you can tell a personal story. You can share emotion. You can communicate in a way that evokes a response that is different than an email. Emails are very, very easy to categorize, tally, and auto-reply. And don't get me wrong, they absolutely have a place, and we should do them because we should show strength in numbers, because there are many people who will email their legislator who may not call them. But for those who are willing to call, the power of that call is absolutely exponential. It is second only to seeing your U.S. Senator in person.